Now I get to ask Derrick Van Orden. Congressman, you back with me? There
I
he is.
am. Yeah, I don't know
Now,
what the heck happened there.
I think Politico got into they knew I was going to ask you about Politico. But before I go there, your reaction to Donald Trump's first week, Congressman Van Orden.
I think it's remarkable. And Hugh, you know what? The reporters are running around here. They don't know what to do with their hands. It's like Ricky Bobby from Talladega Nights. And I said, hey, look, here's the thing. What you're seeing and why you're so confused is because it's leadership for the first time in 4 years. I mean, it's remarkable.
It is leadership. He is very direct. Carolyn Levitt is very direct. Everyone's very direct. Senator Rubio, now Secretary Rubio, said, I'm not going to South Africa. They're doing bad thing. Everyone's very direct. We're just not used to that, Congressman, but I think it's great.
Yes, Hugh, listen, it's time for truth telling. It's time to project peace through strength. And we need to understand that the Biden administration was a disaster. So we're working so hard to get us back on track. And it's going to take bold, strong, direct leadership.
Now, Congressman, you had a retreat, and President Trump came to the retreat. Do you think the House GOP will pass a budget that the Senate will accept?
We are on track to make sure that our reconciliation package is going to get done on time.
Are you going to go as far and as fast as... I interrupted you.
Say again?
I want to know if you think you can go as far and as fast as Donald Trump is going.
I don't think anybody can go as far and fast as Donald Trump, man. That guy's a machine. You know what I mean? That's an unfair proposition, Hugh. What we're going to do is we're going to move forward boldly. We're going to get it right the first time. I'm in complete concurrence with Donald Trump saying we should have one bill, one big, beautiful bill, just to make sure that we get it done on time so that the American people can have any appreciable economic effect sooner rather than later. And I think one of the biggest mistakes that they did in 2016 after Donald Trump was elected is they took way too long to get this stuff done, and the American people didn't see it until, a month before the midterm elections. And then they lost the House.
Congressman Van Orden, I'd like
Donald Trump 2 years.
If you can, I'd like you to stay for a second segment because we didn't get much time, and I want to expand on this conversation because, like Donald Trump, Derrick Van Orden tells you what he thinks. He tells it to you directly and with clarity. Welcome back, America. I'm Hugh Hewitt. My guest is Congressman Derrick Van Orden. He sits on ag, transportation, I think Veterans Affairs as well. Congressman, you're a national security guy, and there are a lot of lifts that have to go into this budget and reconciliation bill. Can we afford everything we need to do?
Yes, we can, Hugh. And I'm on HASC also now, so I do intelligence and special operations and strategic platforms. So, in fact, there is enough money. It just has to be spent wisely. We have so many of these legacy programs that simply don't work anymore, and we're spending billions and billions of dollars. We're just essentially throwing them into a garbage can. So what we need to do is really focus on the requirements that the Department of Defense has in order to protect our country and our allies. So yeah, we got to understand that the Doge caucus here in Congress. I have the Department of Defense and the Veterans Affairs portfolio. And we're working with the White House to make sure that we are going to efficiently spend the appropriate amount of money, essentially hundreds of millions of dollars, to improve our services for our veterans and the lethality of our military. The beeping you're hearing is they're opening the House for votes right now.
All right, so I'll get one more question and let you go, Congressman.
Sure.
The Houthis are shooting at our carriers and destroyers. They're responsible for the friendly fire shoot down in F-18. Thank goodness neither the pilots were killed, but we lost an F-18 on approach to, I think, the Truman.
Correct.
The rules of engagement have got to change there, I think. I'm a civilian. I don't know crap. You know a lot about this. Do you get to have that conversation with Secretary Hegseth or the president?
Well, here would be my recommendation. Because of their intransigent behavior, the Houthis in Yemen should not be able to launch a single boat. And by a boat, I mean like one of those little punts that you use to paint the side of a big aircraft. So their entire port system should be completely destroyed. All of their airfields should be destroyed. Any type of industry that they have that they can use to bring in a single penny of income to buy these weapon systems should be destroyed. Now that's a warning. So one more missile comes, they attack another American vessel, or an ally, they need to be completely grounded to dust.
Well, I hope they hear that, Congressman. I'm pretty sure they will. I don't know how long. I know you can sprint pretty fast, but get over and vote because I know you'll vote the right way. Derrick Van Orden, keep coming back. I appreciate your spending time with me. Gosh, we got a great congressman
Sir. You
there.
take care.
Yeah, I will. Wisconsin 3. When that buzzer goes off, usually they helicopter out of there, and he doesn't pull the fire alarm to get out of the building either. Derrick Van Orden is one of our favorite guests.